Tetris is one of the most iconic video games of all time. Did you know that it has a fascinating story behind it? In this video, we will take you through the journey of Tetris from its humble beginnings in the Soviet Union to becoming a global phenomenon. Tetris was created in 1984 by a young computer programmer from Moscow, Alexei Pajitnov. It was originally designed for the Electronika 60, a Soviet computer that few people had access to. The game was a simple puzzle game where players had to fit different shaped blocks into a grid without leaving any empty spaces. It was an instant hit among Pajitnov's colleagues and friends. The game's popularity quickly spread beyond the Soviet Union when it was discovered by a British software publisher, Robert Stein. Stein was impressed with the game and negotiated with the Soviet government to obtain the rights to distribute it outside the country. The game was initially circulated in Hungary, but by now it had become a hit across Europe. As the game's popularity grew, so did the legal battles over who had the right to publish and distribute it. The rights to Tetris were originally held by the Soviet government-owned agency, Elektronorg Technica. However, as the game began to generate huge profits, several companies, including Nintendo, Mirrorsoft, Spectrum Holobyte and Atari, claimed ownership of the game. The legal battles dragged on for years, but eventually, the rights were secured by the original developer in 1996, who co-founded the Tetris company. By then Tetris had become a global phenomenon, with versions of the game available on almost every gaming platform. The game's simple yet addictive gameplay had captured the hearts of gamers worldwide. It was played in homes, arcades, and even on the go with handheld platforms. Tetris is now a household name, inspiring books, movies and even VR adaptations. Today, Tetris is still as popular as ever. It has been played by hundreds of millions of people worldwide and has been translated into almost every language. The game has evolved with new features and graphics, but the core gameplay remains the same. Tetris has also found new life in the world of esports, with competitive players battling it out for high scores and prizes. Tetris is a game that has stood the test of time and continues to be loved by millions of people around the world. That was our brief journey through the history of Tetris, from its origins in the Soviet Union to becoming a globally beloved video game.
Thanks for watching.